Hey friends, welcome back to Becoming with Kenny. You ever look around and feel like everyone else has it all figured out? Like somehow you missed the memo that told everyone what to do, who to be, and how to get there by a certain age. Maybe it's scrolling through social media and seeing people buying homes, getting promoted, getting engaged, traveling the world, and you're sitting there like, did I skip a step? On today's episode, we're going to talk about those moments where that quiet pressure builds. The one that whispers, you should be further ahead by now. No, I used to think that by a certain age, I'd have everything mapped out: career, love, finances, peace, the whole checklist. But the truth is, nobody really arrives. We're all just becoming. One step, one pivot, one realization at a time. The pressure to have it all figured out often comes from comparison. We see people's chapter 10 and measure it against our chapter 2, but we forget that everyone's journey has detours, delays, and do overs. And honestly, some of the most beautiful parts of life happens after that plan falls apart. I remember when I hit a point where nothing seemed to align the way I thought it should. My career shifted, my goals evolved, even who I was becoming started to surprise me. And I had to learn that uncertainty doesn't mean failure. It just means you're in transition. But we live in a world that glorifies certainty. We're told to have a 5-year plan, to define our purpose early, to make choices that look stable from the outside. Yet, most of the people who inspire us didn't have it all figured out. They just started, they adjusted, and they trusted themselves enough to keep on going. So, what if instead of forcing clarity, we embrace curiosity? What if we let I don't know be a valid season, a season of gathering pieces, not forcing puzzles? There's so much peace in letting your path unfold organically. So, with that, here's something I want you to sit with this week. When was the last time you allowed yourself to just not have an answer? What would it feel like to say, I'm figuring it out, and that's okay? And actually, truly mean that. You don't owe anyone a perfect timeline. You just owe yourself the grace to grow at your own pace. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Drop a comment, share where you're learning to give yourself grace right now. You never know who your words, might encourage. So with that, I just like to close by saying life doesn't come with an instruction manual. There's no one right way to arrive. So if you're feeling lost, confused, or uncertain, you're not off track. You're just in process. And maybe this is exactly where you're supposed to be right now. If this episode spoke to you, don't forget to follow, like, or subscribe, and share it. Share it with someone who might need this reminder today. So, until next time, I'm Ketney,